Hi guys, I'm Ruchi and I welcome you all to Mobisium. Today we will be doing a gaming and benchmark test video of Honor 9i, and before we start, let us talk about its specifications, and also if you haven't yet subscribed then please do it right away. The device runs on Huawei's Kirin 659 chipset and it has 8 Cortex A53 cores. 4 of these are clocked at 2.36 GHz for performance and the remaining 4 are clocked at 1.7 GHz for power saving. And you get the Mali T830 GPU for your graphics processing. Finally, device has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. So the specs may not make a lot of sense to some of you right now since we usually see Snapdragon chipsets, but here we get Kirin chipsets made by Huawei itself. So we thought of running an Antutu benchmark test first of all, and here are the results. The device scores a weak 74,710 on Antutu. It couldn't even beat the Redmi Note 3 that was launched almost 2 years ago. So this is kind of a disappointment, right? Well, this is what my parents call me to. But anyway, we have done a gaming performance test of this device and here is what we feel. We firstly began with some casual games like Subway Surfers and the gameplay was absolutely great. The entire experience was smooth and I did not feel any kind of lag while playing the game. We also tried Shadow Fight 2, which was again a pretty good experience, and the device could run it with ease and we didn't see any kind of heating while playing the games. So lightweight games were not an issue with this device. And now it was time for some strong games, and to start with we played Modern Kombat 4 with high graphics and there was no visible lag at all. Like, I wouldn't say it was the smoothest experience with this game, but it was pretty good. Shadow Fight 3 seemed to give us a little pain in the load time, but running the game was buttery smooth. The touch response of it was fairly good, as we have had issues with the Shadow Fight 3's touch response in other devices, but this one seemed to be very responsive about it. Hungry Shark is a game that has caused a lot of problems for many devices, but this 9i ran it buttery smooth without any issues and there was no immediate heating as usually seen on this device. Now it was time for Asphalt 8 Airborne and we were shocked seeing the results. Asphalt 8 was extremely laggy on the high graphics settings. There were more frame drops than there were frames and the device just couldn't cope us with the immersive gameplay. Then we decided to go for medium settings, and though the lags and frame drop got a little in control, but the graphic quality was poor and I didn't feel like playing it anymore. It was a little strange since we did not have this level of problem on other games. So we tested Asphalt with OnePlus 5 and it had problems too. So I guess there's some problem with Asphalt itself. Also, we tried the newly launched PUBG game and it was running very smoothly on the low graphic settings. We wanted to go for the HD graphics, but we were not able to do that. Actually, we haven't been able to play that game in high graphic settings, so if you have played that game in high graphic settings, do let me know in the comment section. So the device gives us a pretty solid gaming performance, and except for the Asphalt anomaly, which is an issue on some other devices as well, the device handles gaming pretty well. It didn't show any signs of over-the-top heating and I was impressed with that. Honor 9i has a battery capacity of 3340 mAh, and what I'm gonna speak next may come to you as a disappointment, as this phone comes with normal charger which doesn't charge the phone faster. Like, it would take you around 1.5 to 2 hours to fully charge it. The battery can last you a day on a mixed usage, but if you try to play too many games then you have to run for a charger. And you have to hold on to that charger for quite some time because there's no fast charging support. So Honor 9 offers pretty solid gaming performance and we could play almost every game with it except for Asphalt. And we don't know whether the problem would be solved or not, so if playing Asphalt is a priority to you, then you have to think about it. Coming to its battery performance, the battery performance is pretty standard and nothing extraordinary, like you can pull up a day full of battery. And the best thing which we liked about this phone is that it does a pretty good job with not heating up. So this is what we think about Honor 9i's performance. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have not yet subscribed, please do it. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Until we meet, stay tuned and stay happy.